You might think you've seen it all, but in the farthest depths of our oceans, there's a creature that can light up the darkness. The ocean, a colossal expanse that covers over 70% of our planet, is home to an array of creatures that never cease to astonish us. Today we delve into the world of a particular deep-sea marvel that plays a game of now you see me, now you don't with its predators, the bioluminescent squid. In the inky blackness of the ocean's unseen depths, survival is an art form, and these squids are the Picassos of the deep sea. When danger lurks in the shadows, these squids deploy a rather extraordinary tactic. They can, believe it or not, detach their own arms. But that's not the most fascinating part. These discarded limbs, pulsating with an eerie glow, continue to flash, creating a spectacular light show that serves as a decoy to predators. It's a sight that would be worthy of a grand finale at a fireworks display, if only our eyes could penetrate the ocean's crushing depths. This dazzling spectacle, however, isn't for our benefit. It's a life-saving strategy, a ruse to distract the predator, allowing the squid to make its swift escape into the gloom. This remarkable ability is a testament to the wonders of evolution. It's a strategy honed over millions of years, an adaptation to a world where the difference between life and death is often a split-second decision. It's a world where the darkness isn't just a backdrop, but a canvas on which these creatures paint their survival. Yet these squids are just one of the mysteries that lie in the deep sea, an environment that is as alien to us as the surface of another planet. And with every dive, every exploration, we uncover another piece of the puzzle, another glimpse into the extraordinary diversity and resilience of life on Earth. Imagine a life where you can literally give someone the hand and swim away, but that's nothing compared to what you'll hear next. In the animal kingdom, it's all about survival. And some creatures have taken that to a whole new level. Take, for instance, the lyrebird, a remarkable resident of the Australian bush. This bird is no ordinary avian. It's the maestro of mimicry, a virtuoso of vocal variants. It can imitate not just the calls of other birds, but an astonishing array of sounds from its environment. The lyrebird's repertoire is almost as diverse as the sounds of nature itself. It can mimic the melodious song of the kookaburra, the rustling of leaves, the gurgling of a brook, even the fierce crackling of a forest fire. But it doesn't stop at natural sounds. If there's a chainsaw buzzing nearby, the lyrebird can imitate that too. Car alarms, camera shutters, dog barks, you name it, the lyrebird can reproduce it with uncanny accuracy. Now, you may be wondering why a bird would need such an extraordinary skill. Well, in the case of the lyrebird, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You see, male lyrebirds use their vocal abilities to attract mates. The richer and more varied a male's vocal display, the more attractive he is to potential partners. It's a high-stakes game of Simon Says, with the prize being the opportunity to pass on their genes to the next generation. So while we humans might be impressed by the lyrebird's ability to mimic a chainsaw or a car alarm, for the lyrebird, it's all about survival. Every sound it imitates is a testament to its adaptability, a sign of its resilience in the face of a rapidly changing world. It's a reminder that in the animal kingdom, it's not always the strongest or the fastest that survives, but the most adaptable. Now that's a bird that knows how to make some noise, but what if I told you there's an animal that prefers complete silence? A silence can be golden, especially if you're a predator on the prowl. In the animal kingdom, the art of stealth can be the difference between a successful hunt and going to bed hungry. And when it comes to silent stalkers, few creatures are as adept as the owl. Owls, with their otherworldly eyes and haunting hoots, are one of the few bird species that have mastered the art of near-silent flight. This uncanny ability allows them to swoop down on unsuspecting prey, leaving them with little to no chance of escape. But how do they manage this feat? Well, it's not magic, but rather a marvel of evolution. The secret lies in their specialized feathers. Unlike other birds, the edges of an owl's flight feathers are serrated like a comb. This unique structure breaks down the air as it passes over the wing, reducing turbulence and consequently the sound of their flight. In addition, the soft, velvety texture of the owl's feathers helps to muffle the noise even further. This stealth technology, if we can call it that, makes the owl's flight not just quiet, but eerily silent. Imagine being a mouse, quietly nibbling on a seed in the dead of night, only for a pair of talons to snatch you up without a single whisper of warning. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Yet, it's this exact silence that makes the owl such an effective predator. Their silent flight, combined with exceptional hearing and night vision, makes them a formidable hunter under the cloak of darkness. So, the next time you're out at night and you hear the soft hoot of an owl, remember, you're hearing the call of a masterful silent predator. An animal that has turned the golden silence into its most powerful weapon. A silent killer in the night, indeed, but what about an animal that's loud and proud and can even predict the weather? Who needs a weather app when you've got a frog? Yes, you heard right, a frog. The world of animals is filled with wonders, and one of them is the uncanny ability of certain species of frogs to predict weather changes. You might be asking yourself, how can a frog forecast the weather? Well, let's dive into that. Take, for instance, the spring peeper. This tiny chorus frog, found primarily in North America, has a unique way of communicating the impending weather. As a storm approaches, the chorus of their song intensifies. It's as if they're warning each other and anyone else who's listening that bad weather is on the way. Now, this isn't just a random occurrence. It's a natural adaptation that has helped these frogs survive in the wild for millions of years. But what's truly fascinating is that scientists are still baffled by how these frogs do it. Some theories suggest that frogs can sense changes in atmospheric pressure, humidity, or temperature. Others propose that they may be responding to the low-frequency sounds produced by storms, sounds that are inaudible to human ears. But the truth is, we still don't have a definitive answer. What we do know is that the spring peeper isn't the only weather-predicting frog out there. There's the wood frog, whose croaking intensifies before a rainstorm, and the European tree frog, which goes quiet when a storm is approaching. So while we're busy checking our weather apps and watching the news for the latest forecast, these frogs are out there doing their own weather forecasting in their unique amphibious way. It's a fascinating reminder of the incredible adaptations that nature has evolved over the centuries, the mysteries that are yet to be unraveled, and the awe-inspiring world of animals that we share this planet with. So the next time you hear a chorus of frogs, you might want to grab your umbrella, but wait till you hear about an animal that's a master of disguise. In the animal kingdom, sometimes it's not about being the strongest, but the most deceptive. Let's take a journey beneath the waves, where the cuttlefish, a master of masquerade, has turned deception into an art form. These extraordinary creatures are the ultimate illusionists of the underwater world, able to alter their skin color and pattern in a blink. Imagine a creature that can transform itself into a multitude of underwater landscapes. One moment, it's as vibrant as a coral reef. The next, it's as dull as the sandy seabed. This is no work of fiction. It's the daily life of the cuttlefish. This amazing ability is not just for show, it serves a dual purpose: to conceal from predators and to stun their prey. Cuttlefish are equipped with special skin cells called chromatophores, which contain pigments and reflect light. By flexing their muscles, they can control these cells, changing their appearance at will. It's as if they have a wardrobe of patterns and colors at their disposal, and they're not afraid to use it. But the cuttlefish's deception doesn't stop at appearances. They also use their transformative abilities for communication, sending messages to other cuttlefish with ripples of color and pattern. They might display a zebra stripe to signal aggression or a gentle wave to show submission. It's a performance like no other, a living embodiment of the phrase survival of the fittest. Yet it's not about physical strength, but rather the power of illusion. The cuttlefish's ability to blend in, stand out, communicate, and confuse, all with a simple change in color and pattern, is a testament to nature's ingenuity. A living, breathing mood ring. Incredible, isn't it? But there's so much more to discover about the animal kingdom. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll delve into more unbelievable animal facts you won't want to miss.